Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto Chest. I'm here today to give you a nice cryptocurrency show. We're going to be going through Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame, the mid-term, the long-term, of course, and then once we're done with Bitcoin, we're going to go deep down and dirty into some altcoins. Going to be recording some videos. So if you do have any altcoin requests, I'm talking meme coins, I'm talking layer 1 blockchains, I'm talking GameFi, I'm talking anything you want me to do some TA on, put it in the chat and I will break them down for you. Wherever you are watching in the world, make sure you say hello in the chat and I'll say hello back to you. If you like the stream, smash a like on it. It does help it out tremendously. But without further ado, guys, let's get straight into this BTC altcoin on-chain crypto show. Okay, so starting off the week, a couple of days back, Bitcoin did actually soar right the way up to 72,600. This was really quite aggressive. Lovely green tea in the morning. This was really quite aggressive, this move up, and from there, obviously, we did say we're probably expecting downside, and the reasoning for that is, guys, is my sort of macro long-term sort of strategy right now. Ignore the massive measure move to the upside from this bullish pennant chart pattern, but the psychology that we're working with right now is the all-time highs for Bitcoin. They're up around 73.7. So used to saying 69, 73.7 here, and the fact that I don't think we're going to be going higher than this until after the halving is because institutions aren't going to be buying the top with the scarcity of the sort of the scaring narrative of essentially retail dumping Bitcoin at the halving, which happens pretty much every single halving. Okay, so institutional buys, which is the reason why we're at this level, guys. Now BlackRock own like 1% of Bitcoin, so they're not going to be buying a load more Bitcoin right now because one, we're at highs, two, we got the situation of the halving coming up. So what I would expect here, and what I have been saying for a few weeks here now, is just basically a range between 73 down to around 59. If we look at like general liquidation levels now here for Bitcoin, it does actually get really quite interesting because you can see the sentiment here on the liquidation chart. It's very strong bearish momentum to the downside here, because you can see there's so many liquidations on the top side here, all up at around 71, 71, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so it's very thick in terms of the heat map here. So we need to basically take that into consideration, because we could see a big wick to the upside to liquidate as many shorts as possible, and then the inevitable, the dump down to the volume weighted ATR band on the daily, which currently is sitting around 64,000. And it kind of just does cement the point here that if we do see these lower prices, I would expect institutions to start buying up these prices. We see how quickly previously we have seen these dumps recover. So this is obviously quite an aggressive dump over the course of maybe a week or so. And from there, very quick buys, very quick buys from these areas. So it's interesting to see, and it does kind of back up the point of the volume weighted ATR band bounce that we are waiting on. I think we made 11% last time we bounced on this back in January, I think it was. But yeah, really solid strategy there. So we're gonna be basically selling the house, selling the dog, and banging everything on Bitcoin when we hit that volume weighted ATR band. So yeah, that's what I would say there about the sort of the general strategy here for Bitcoin for myself, and the reason why that we are currently sat in this giant range. Now, talking Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame here, guys, because we were discussing this at the start of the week and this rising parallel channel here, and yesterday's targets were cemented in at 0.71 downside here. We hit that smoothly, and then also because we streamed around this time yesterday, and we basically saw us dump down, saw that TP get hit, and then, well, the price prediction get hit, and then we saw this one get smashed through as well. So well done to anyone who did act on those predictions here on the channel. Great stuff. And I see Innovation Song saying hello. Nice to see you on the stream there. Not seen you before, I don't think, but welcome to be here, and I do appreciate you being here. And yeah, so what are we talking about for Bitcoin right now? Okay, the thing that does concern me here, guys, is we've lost the volume weighted ATR. No, we haven't. We've lost the Fibonacci retracement at the 0.236 level. Okay, this is a very crucial level here, because it does act as sort of the first line of support here from the high of this Fibonacci move. Okay, so unfortunately that does mean that resistance could be on the cards, and little bit of good news, because when we do see us test this area previously, in terms of support, it's really nice. In terms of resistance, there's not really that much going on. There is obviously a load there, but all in all, it doesn't tend to usually throw us down to the 0.382, which usually, talking Fibonacci guys, usually we bounce around in the Fibonacci areas quite aggressively, okay? Yeah, quite aggressively. So it's a good sign to see that, because it basically means there's not that much resistance knocking around there, which is a good sign. But one thing that I would say, there is still some, okay? And backing up that point of there being resistance and areas to really be looking out for there, we do have a measure move down from this chart pattern, okay? The measure move down from this chart pattern would consist of something along the lines of this. And yes, now completed. So well done to anyone who did get involved with that. But what I'm saying here is there could be a potential retest of this area. So if we do come up, test Fibonacci, the 0.236, which right now we are in a little cheeky micro uptrend and have been for the last sort of 7-8 hours or so. So it's absolutely fine for us to come up a bit further here and test levels of resistance. And usually when we do see a measure move completed, we come down. Sorry, no, we come up back to that level where we broke, and then we see not another leg down, but another little bit of momentum to the downside in terms of resistance, if we are talking towards the downside here, okay? So that's what we'll be looking at for Bitcoin here today. It is going to basically be very, very small prediction, guys. Can't really get that big of a gauge on it right now, but it is going to be upside here. It is going to be upside probably to around this level, around 70,300. Probably just chalking around this zone for a little while. And also just to let you guys know, we do have a hidden bullish divergence that has appeared on the hourly here, and we haven't actually seen any sort of continuation repercussions from that just yet, okay? And what I mean by that is a continuation on the chart. So that actually appeared around here, guys. It actually appeared around here just after yesterday's stream, and you can see from there it has just been sea of red, dump city. So we haven't really seen that much continuation, that upside that we were sort of looking for here for Bitcoin from this hidden bullish divergence, right? So that is another indication that we're going to I suppose I haven't got my lights on. It's going to be an indication that we're going to head up briefly. Okay, it does say that, because hidden bullish divergence, they actually mean continuation to the upside, right? Lord said, "Give me light." And there was light. Now we're awake. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, completely forgot about that. Some things just don't go to plan on the stream, but hey, it is what it is. We got background music today for you guys. Yes, we do. Let's get that going nicely, and let's carry on with this BTC update. So just talking about the midterm time frame here now on Bitcoin, we're going to be jumping to the 4-hour here, because we were talking about the idea of losing this very, very basic, boring trend line on the RSI, and we did lose that yesterday, and that is another reason why we've had continuation to the downside here. But you can see right now we're pretty much at that central zone, guys. That central zone indicates that volume is low, and that the sideways could be on the cards here. Okay, so just be prepared. Oh, sorry, sideways has been on the cards, and we could see a potential move forming here to the upside or the downside here. It's it's an open book at this time of day. So please be aware for that. Chart patterns, again, we do have this bullish pennant chart pattern, guys. The measure move here, as you can see, it's absolutely ridiculously huge, and it sends Bitcoin all the way up to around 82,000 bucks. If we are going to see this play out, okay, if we are going to see this play out, I'd expect it to happen ideally after the halving, or if it happens before the halving, Bitcoin will just go. Okay, Bitcoin will just go. I'm talking 80, 90, $100,000 if this happens relatively soon. So it's a couple of scenarios here. It's like the highest chance of us, the highest probability for me right now is us ranging between this zone, right? Ranging between the zone because of all the things that I just said about the halving and institutional buying, and it just makes sense, right? It does make sense. But if the institutions know that it's just gonna send, and they know they've got more money back, more buying power than they think that the retail is going to dump it, then they're just going to basically send Bitcoin, right? They're just going to send it, and the rest of the market with it, right? So yeah, just be prepared for that. If that does happen, it will happen very, very fast, and it will be extremely parabolic like so, right? It'll just be huge, guys. So just be prepared for that if that does happen. And again, just to reiterate, guys, we are in this very big, juicy bull market here. So it could happen. I don't think it's going to happen, but it could happen. What I'm really looking on here, and I might be biased just because I'm favoring this position here, but I would like to say that we're going to have more resistance here. Now we have lost this level of support inside this this chart pattern here, and we're going to be coming down and testing the low side of this chart pattern. That would mean a test of the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement here on the 4 hour, and also the volume weighted ATR band on the daily as well. This is going to be the very strong area for a lovely, juicy long position here for Bitcoin. You can see momentum from this zone is really, really strong as well. So overall, very impressed I will be very impressed with this position if we can get to that. But yeah, that's going to be it for the midterm. Let's jump to the longer term time frame here. It's not that much to say that we didn't say yesterday here for Bitcoin, guys. So just going to get Bitcoin done, and then we're going to be going into some altcoins there. Money flow is taking a bit of a turn here on the daily here, which is interesting because traditionally right now we are seeing downside, and we could see another little crossover like so, but we are still quite far away from a couple of days or so. So just be prepared for a bit more downside, I would say, according to the money flow. We have had a vortex indicator crossover. Not the strongest thing in the world, okay? We do like it a little bit further apart when we do see that crossover to see the extension period actually play out. But we haven't seen that, so maybe we see it play out a little bit, but nothing too crazy. Maybe a couple of days of bearishness, and then back to the bulls. Back to the bulls. Yeah, definitely interesting at the moment, guys. We are definitely in an interesting market. Okay, and worst case scenario, let's play out worst case. Worst case halving scenario. Bitcoin dumps off an absolute cliff, comes down and tests 50k. Okay. This is where you buy as much Bitcoin as you physically can. I'm only playing, obviously do your own research and all that stuff. But this is the area, guys. You see we've got volume weighted ATR bands galore. We've got the weekly, the 3-day, and the 12-day. Sorry, the 12-hour. These are like God mode bounce points here, especially after such a massive move. So yeah, definitely an area to be buying there. And we know if it does wick down to these areas, then limit orders will be filled. We will be testing 0.236 Fibonacci retracements. It will just be the biggest and best opportunity to buy Bitcoin. The biggest and best opportunity to buy Bitcoin. Say it again. What's your thoughts on Cardano price action? Yeah, we'll do some ADA. I see Mr. Miles coming through. Bring me Casper, or bring me death. And hello, good day, old chap. Good day, old chap. Good morning and good afternoon to you. Chester says, here, Optimus. Nice to see you on the stream there, guys. Do appreciate it. And the tea is green today. Green tea with the lemon. Good stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much Bitcoin, guys. Nothing really that much more to say here that we haven't already covered this week. What we're saying, CCRSI, quickly, guys. We have actually had a long signal for the CCRSI, and we know that this is quite a successful little strategy that we've got going on here. You can see it's 75% success rate. It's pretty strong. So we're basically looking for this right now to head up. Would be amazing if it does. Unfortunately, we do have a Tema and Dema crossover to the downside here, so that does indicate a bit of downside here. But sometimes with the RSI, especially in this micro downtrend, or the CCRSI, you can see that we do see a little bit of downside before we see that upside playing out there. So it's absolutely fine for this to happen. Like it's not like a massive leveraged position, guys. You can't be doing that with this indicator because you can see, you can see that the positions are really, really quite nice, but you can see sometimes here you can be seriously underwater for a while, right? So it is like you kind of just let it run, 1, 2x, liquidations down at 3k or something like that. It's a really a low stress trade, right? But yeah, if you've got the equity, these trades do play out really quite nicely. But yeah, that's the signal there. If you guys want to go follow that, be my guest. If you don't do your own research, all that good stuff. Yeah, that's the long signal that we've got coming through today. Great stuff there. I see Lethal Mind coming through. Chester, let's go. Here Optimus says green tea with lemon is nice. Yeah, man, I get the very English, but Twinings tea bags, green tea and lemon, perfect. And I was up quite late last night watching Arsenal, so watching football, not soccer, football. So yeah, I was a bit late to the stream today, but we're here, we're out here. A little bit tired, but yeah, it was went to bed at like 4:30 a.m., which is rare for me. I'm usually very, very strict in going to bed and all that good stuff, self-discipline. But I went to bed at 4:30 a.m. and I woke up at like 6 a.m. The dog's throwing up everywhere. It's just like, bruh, like what? Yeah, the dog's being sick everywhere. So I had to get up and go clean all that up. So yeah, it was a nightmare, absolute nightmare of a night. But yeah. Anyway, let's get into this. Let's get into ADA here. Stephen Sainsbury's. I smoke my green in the morning. Lethal Mind says, like the video, everyone. Let's get those likes up. It does help out the video. Slowly turning more and more American. Brilliant. Okay, so let's look at ADA here. A bit of Cardano right now. The one thing that does concern me is the potential breakout from this upward sloping parallel channel here, and that unfortunately would throw you deep down into the dirty depths of the ocean. And that is going to be a price target of, I mean, you're on a retest here, so you could actually find support. You have tested, you have closed above it and closed below it, so there is still quite a lot of uncertainty whether you are going to have continuation to the downside here from this trend. But this is the chart pattern, and it's going to be a retracement of 37.93%. Do I think you're going to get there? It's very, very unlikely that you do get there. But what I would say here is the most recent high low that you have set, which is, let's get rid of that for a second, which is 55.35, this little high low here. You haven't really got that much support there. And what I mean by that is, for example, you come up, you break the high, really clean, really nice. You come down, you set a low. The period to set that low is nice and big, it's nice and long, okay? And then you set that higher low, and then you have a nice little uptrend, and then you break that high. This is a nice consolidation, nice charting, good stuff. Well done, ADA. This is not great, okay? It just basically means that the support isn't as strong there as we have seen. The time is the healer of all, essentially. So the longer that you are forming these higher lows, and the longer it takes you to form the high low, and then the longer time period it takes you to break the high, the more valid that higher low actually is. Okay, so what we are seeing now is a test of that higher low. So you could actually see this set a new low here, and it will still be a valid higher low for this uptrend, in my opinion. Okay, but right now this is your current higher low that we are working with. In terms of Fibonacci, guys, 0.5 is a very, very key area to watch. We know if you break the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement, that's sort of the confirmation that you're going to see the reversal of the trend there. So definitely a point to really be looking out for there on ADA. I see Donna coming through. Nice to see on the stream there, Donna saying, "I've dropped a like." Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, but Americans call a kind of rugby for football. Oh yeah, they have the American football, right? I did actually. I've watched that before, not live, but on TV, and that's brutal. That is brutal stuff. Yeah. Anyway, let's. It makes actual football, not soccer, actual football look pretty pathetic. I think it's just like they all just fall over all the time just to try and get fouls, and, try and get the edge on the game, right? Like we all do in life. not quite like that, but we're trying to get the edge is what I'm saying. But yeah, short-term time frame here for ADA. If you are in any sort of position here, I probably would say we're looking at something along the lines of this. Something along the lines of that. And it's going to be a parallel channel. Yeah, a little cheeky parallel channel. And the measure move down for that is going to be, again, to the downside. And it is going to be worth a little bit more to 56.55. So definitely an area to be looking out for there. Just going to jump to the daily, and we're going to be looking at the volume weighted average true range bands here on the daily for ADA. See what we're working with. So we've got 12 hour, 4 hour, 60 minute, and the 60 minute and 4 hour are very important here because they're actually slowly, don't hold your breath, turning progressive. They are. That's bullish, guys. When we see these in a progressive stance to the upside, we've got a little bit of a curl on here that we've got to get to for the 4 hour. If these stay and continue in a progressive stance, then the bounce that we do get off them is usually quite nice. Okay, it usually is quite nice. So we can find a little example. You can see progressive stance, nice little bounce, bang, Nice little bounce. I mean, that is pretty digressionary, but yeah, that's a better example there. And there, right? So yeah, definitely something to be looking out for there. Just saw it actually went digressionary as just before we bounced. So yeah, is what it is. But yeah, let's look at another altcoin here today. Let's see what we're looking at in the chat. Can you also do quants? Let's do a little bit of quants, if I'm saying it right. QANX. Okay, guys, I'm just going to take a step back here, and you need to brace yourselves, because this is not listed on a lot of exchanges. This is likely going to be a rough chart. No disrespect, Innovation Song, but this is not listed anywhere that crazy, so brace yourselves. Look at the wick. Look at the... I've never seen this chart. Look at the wick. God damn, look at that. Anyway, let's do some TA without that wick, because I don't know what's going on with that, right? That's just, I mean, technically it's bullish if the price went to that level and basically recovered, but it's just a rug wick, yeah, like Mr. Mars' scam wick there. But yeah, let's do some TA without that, without that wick. Disgusting wick. Yeah, so I would say this is obviously a trend line. Course, very basic stuff, guys. This is obviously a trend line. This is what you're holding onto in terms of support. Fibonacci, see if we can get some automatic Fibonacci levels. They are not being plotted in on this time frame. Good stuff. Don't have the data for that, unfortunately. We can do it on the midterm, on the 4-hour. So yeah, you're still above that. But yeah, it's messing it all up because we're measuring from the wick, right? So we're going to draw this in manually, guys. Bear with me. Bear with me. Let's get that swing low. Okay, so Fibonacci levels here that we are looking for. It is going to be the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement here. And I mean, we are basing this off the previous high, guys. As you can see, this is the previous high that we have seen for quants. But what I would say here is it's actually very likely that we come up here and set a new high up at around the volume weighted ATR bands here, on the 4-hour and the 60-minute here. And when we do set a new high at that area, it will bring the 0.236, just pointing at my screen, the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement up to around this level, and tying in with that trend line. And as well, guys, I do like to do this sometimes because you can see, obviously, the data isn't there right now. The data isn't there right now. But if you look at the most, how can I say this? The most confluential place, yeah, confluential place on this chart, you can see when we bring this Fibonacci up to that level, it's sort of predicting where the high is going to be using Fibonacci levels for the future. So you can see here, guys, 0.764, massive level of resistance, massive level of support here at the 0.5, 0.382, support. But we haven't got any data to show that we're going to get there. So the data is basically looking like it's going to get there using the Fibonacci. So yeah, I would expect higher prices for this asset up to around 10 cents and 8 on the basis you don't get scammed on this Bitmart disgusting exchange to the downside there. So yeah, that's what I'd say about quants. Overall looking bullish. I would see a price prediction to the upside, continuation of this trend. Let's do a video update now. What should we do? God, really itchy nose, man. Oh, I got my protein shake sat there as well. VeChain is up 4.31% today. That's quite impressive. Should we have a little look at VeChain? Do a little video on VeChain, see what's good. Oh, a little breakout something. Oh god, man, it's so itchy. Hang on, I don't start like aggressively sneezing on stream. That'd be terrible. Yes, always Casper updates, 5 a day. Right. Oh, god. I'll have to go blow my nose quick. Terrible. This sucks. Sneeze. Do it. Just going back to your previous comment, Mr. Miles. I'm going to go back to that chart that we were just on. I want to check it. Check if it's on check if it's on another exchange. Is it called that? Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, so no, it was a scam wick from Bitmart. Good stuff. Well done, guys. Or it's likely that someone on Bitmart held a lot of the supply and sold it, and obviously crashed the chart, like we saw with I think it was it Bittrex the other day, that exchange? Was it Bittrex or BitMEX? It was one of them. It's one of those exchanges that someone sold a massive chunk of Bitcoin, and Bitcoin actually dumped down on their chart. I think it was to around 8 or 9k. I just snapped my pen. I always like to fiddle with something on stream, but my pen didn't take it today, so yeah, got the magnets instead. But yeah, let's carry on with this. We're doing VeChain, right? We're gonna do a video on VeChain for the people that don't tune in with the live stream. Our views are really going up at the moment, guys. Really, really good, really great stuff. And the subscriber count, we're on 4.5k now, so getting there slowly but surely. Aiming for 5k before the halving, 9 days, but pretty far away from that, I think. It's like 50 or 60 subs a day to get there. So let me get rid of a lot of this TA so it's a bit more visually appealing. And let's get deep down and dirty into the charts. Let's bring up VeChain here on CMC. Where are we on the list? VeChain. 40th. 3.3 billion. That's pretty underpriced, in my opinion. Anyone that's coming in now, Chester was crying really bad. That's why his eyes are all puffy and red. Terrible. I wasn't. No, actually, it's not that prominent today, but if you go to yesterday's stream, I forgot to mention, if you go to yesterday's stream, you can see I've actually got a really red nose here. And maybe if I change the color to black again. It's kind of gone now. But yeah, I forgot to put sun cream on this part of my nose when I went sunbathing the other day. And yeah, I got wrecked. It's all peeling and stuff, so not great. Yeah, let's break down VeChain together, guys. Let's get a nice video recorded for this. Just gonna have a sip of my tea, and then we're gonna dive straight into this update. I'm here today to give you an update on VeChain, a bit of vet coming through. We're going to be talking about VeChain from a technical analysis perspective. And we're also going to be looking at some very key areas of market structure, what you need to be looking out for here, and also potential buying areas for VeChain over the next couple of weeks or so. And then to finish off the video, we're going to be going into a deep analysis of a price prediction for the next 6 to 12 months, whether you're holding this asset and basically how much money you could make targeting all-time highs from the previous bull market as well. So without further ado, guys, let's get straight into this video. If you like it, comment, you know the score. Let's go. Starting off with VeChain here on the daily, you can see we're going to be covering market structure. Okay, market structure is going to be these yellow lines. Okay, these are confirmed higher lows for this current uptrend. Okay, very, very important stuff, because the most recent higher low that we do have for this asset is, I mean, you could say it was here after this high was broken, but you can see we have sort of invalidated that quite a few times here. So the unconfirmed high low that we currently do have from this downtrend, which for you guys that don't really know that much about technical analysis, this is a very key area to basically to confirm whether we're going to be in this uptrend or whether we're going to be having continuation to this downtrend. Okay, and you can see the support on this area is very, very, very strong here. So it is a bullish sign, but this is an unconfirmed higher low at this point. To confirm this higher low, what we need to do, guys, we actually need upwards momentum, and we need to basically break through this high level, and that is currently priced at around 0.5 cents 5 there. Now, talking about that level, guys, it's actually a target point for this chart pattern. This chart pattern is a bull flag. Okay, it's a bull flag because it's a symmetrical triangle. It's a parallel channel. It's a falling parallel channel. That's what it is. Falling parallel channel with basically loads of support on the lower side and loads of resistance on the top side. Now, what is fascinating about this channel, guys, it is a continuation chart pattern. It's a bull flag here, and the fact that we've tested this level of resistance, God knows how many times here. And yes, we have had resistance, and it's been very, very strong. But the more that we test it, the weaker it gets. Okay, and that insinuates a breakout scenario. The breakout scenario is predicted to be something along the lines of this, from the lower side of the chart pattern to the top side of the chart pattern, and the breakout is lined up to be something along the lines of this, guys, okay? Currently it's going to be on this candle, and if we are looking for a percentage for this, this is a very nice long trade, by the way, guys. It's going to be worth around 22.28%, and that does bring us up to the highs here for this asset. And technically, if we do break those highs, guys, remember that higher low will be confirmed, which is very, very bullish for us there. Now, going back to market structure and higher lows, guys, the only problem that we've got right now is the fact of the distance between the unconfirmed higher low and the previous high low, which is all the way down here at actually down here at basically 25 cents. So that is an inclination that we could actually see a bit of a dump to the downside. And if we do see a dump to the downside, that is going to be potentially worth 44% here for this asset. I want to be real and transparent with you guys here. If the price does fluctuate to 2 cents 5 and we do lose near enough 50% of the worth of this asset, then it's actually, believe it or not, still in a bullish trend. Okay, still in a bullish trend, and that's why it's so important to confirm these higher lows as we are breaking these highs. Okay, so that we really need to break this high to confirm the higher low here, and then it's unlikely that we basically fall below 3 cents 7 there. But yeah, in terms of buying areas for this asset, if you are looking to hodl this asset, if you're looking to buy and hold this over a longer period of time, then the buy area that I would be basically putting some limit orders in is going to be this area. It's going to be this area. If you have a wick down here, it's probably not going to go lower than this in the next 6 to 12 months unless we see a black swan event, but it's very, very highly unlikely that happens here. So limit orders here to basically put in your buy orders. That's where the money is going to be made. If you were to buy it now, let's get into a price prediction for VeChain. If you were just to simply buy the price now up to previous all-time highs, which currently on CMC, VeChain is trading at a market cap of 3.3 billion, okay, with the all-time high of around 25 cents here for this asset, with a market cap of 2.36 billion. No, that's volume, okay. With a market cap, I think it was 16 billion last time I checked. Yeah, 16 billion, 16.15 billion there for VeChain is the all-time high market cap. So we're doing a 25 cent price prediction, and again, I do think we're going to be going higher than that in this upcoming bull market, guys. Well, we are in a bull market, but this upcoming crazy alt season. And again, if you were just holding VeChain from now until then, let's get that price prediction in there. What do we say? 25 cents. I mean, we've got all-time highs here on the chart. 28 cents on Bybit here, so I don't know why that's 28 cents. 25 cents over here on CMC, so I don't know why that's on that chart. Hey ho, it is what it is. But let's just do it to 25 cents just to be safe here. And that is going to basically put us at around a 450% gain here for VeChain, just buying it now. If we were going to be buying it at the buy level that I suggested there, obviously I'm not a financial advisor, guys, go do your own research, but this will be the gains that you'll be making. It's just ridiculous. It's around 911% there, so that is essentially a 10x on your investment, guys, which is absolutely crazy stuff here. So you basically get in, you put in $1,000, you come back with 10. Good stuff. Over 6 to 12 months, of course. This is a hodl strategy. And yeah, very, very nice price prediction there for VeChain. Let me know in the comments section if you are holding VeChain or you love VeChain. And if you do, smash a like on it. I want to see those likes for the VeChain gang, the vet army, I think you're called. Let me know in the comment section again, guys, if you are a member of the vet army. And if you like the content, smash a like. And also, if you like these updates, make sure you subscribe and press the notification bell, because I'm uploading every single day, Monday to Friday. But yeah, that's going to be an update on VeChain. Peace. I'll see you in the next one. That's a really bad intro. Really bad outro, sorry. Mr. Miles, 10 minutes of sunshine is all it took. Yeah, so I was out there. I've been trying to get out there like every day, just to get that vitamin D level up, but and take advantage of the weather, right? Because Thailand, it's especially in Bangkok, it's nice and the weather's good, and it's always hot. Like, don't get me wrong, it's always hot, but we're coming into like not rainy season, but not dry season. So it'll rain probably once every 2 weeks, and then it'll start raining like once a week. And it's tropical rain, so it's very fast and very heavy, but it's not good for sunbathing, and it keeps Bangkok skies very cloudy, so it's very humid and not really that nice. So just taking advantage of the sun before it goes. But yeah, I might be moving out of Bangkok, but we'll see. We will see. Check Flux. I think you'll see a move you'll find juicy. Let's have a look at Flux. Tea is nearly done. Good stuff. Now onto the protein shake. Oh, that definitely needed a shake. Right, we're gonna do it's terrible to mix that up. Good stuff. Right. So let's do a video on Flux. Let's do a video on Flux. Why not? Why the hell not? As I said before, I don't really know that much about this asset, but we can dissect it together. So where's this Fibonacci coming from? Okay. Okay, Mr. Miles, I see you. I see you. Nice little bounce point. Okay, let's get into this. I want to bring it up on CMC first, actually. Right key here. Flux. That is underpriced. That is a low cap. It's a pink sheet, boys. Buy it all. Pretty crazy. Yeah, I don't know the fundamentals behind this asset, but chart looks good. Let's go into an update. I want to get some indicators, actually. Okay, we're going to be looking at them. Shall keep it simple. I'm here today to give you an update on Flux. We're going to be going through Flux from a technical analysis perspective, and then we're going to be going into some very key buy areas for this asset to see where you're going to potentially be buying this asset and holding it throughout this new juicy bull market that we're currently involved with. And at the end of the video, guys, we're going to be going through some price predictions to see how much money you could be making if you were to hold this and basically hold it for the next 6 to 12 months or so. We're going to get into a nice juicy price prediction there. But without further ado, let's get straight into this. So looking at Flux from a market structure perspective to start off with, guys, that is all of these yellow lines coming through from here. You can see the market structure levels that we've currently got that we have confirmed is 82 cents, 77 cents, 48, 35, 31, and 29 in this current uptrend. Okay, now this is where it gets important, guys, because since we broke this high, we haven't had a significant pullback with consolidation and then the high get broken again, right? And what I mean by that is that's what you need for the higher low. Okay, and that's it. Unfortunately, if you don't have strong higher lows, you can expect price fluctuations to previous higher lows and still be in this bullish trend. Okay, so just be aware the previous high low is actually all the way down at around 83 cents, so you could see a price fluctuation down to that area, especially with the halving coming through. Moving on to MAs here, guys, you can see we've got the 200 EMA coming up quite aggressively. This will be a lovely level of support. If you look at the distance between the 55 and the 200, the further that this gets apart, the stronger the support will be. Okay, and it basically shows the strength of the trend. And as you can see, last time we came down, we tested it, we saw that pretty strong bounce to the upside of around 31% there. So yeah, I would expect a really nice move to the upside if we do come down to this volume to this 200 EMA there. But it's quite unlikely that we do that. He said just because you can see we do have a Fibonacci retracement of 0.236. So we are going to be zooming out here. We're going to be going to all-time highs from this asset from previous bull markets here, guys. I mean, Yeah, from previous bull markets, I think. And you can see the all-time high. It's the all-time high anyway, up at around $3.34 there. You can see the Fibonacci all-time high to the swing low of the bear market here, down at around 31 cents, I think. And that gives us a Fibonacci level of 0.236, okay? And you can see the resistance that we have had off this previously in previous moves to the upside. But again, you can see quite a nice level of support there as well. Now, this obviously isn't a bull market, guys. This is still in the dirty depths of the bear market here. So essentially, this level of support should be a lot more valid now, okay? Because we've got the market structure, we've got the actual market sentiment on our side. So potentially you get a wick down from the Fibonacci, but the area to the upside from this is very, very, very strong, okay? So I would expect a really, really nice bounce here from the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement, and that's probably going to be around $1.01, okay? How big is that bounce going to be? If you're looking at previous momentum here, you can see 15% there. You can see again, obviously we shot all the way back up there. Just to be conservative here, we're going to say around a 15% move to the upside from this level of support. Moving on to buy zones. Oh, just quickly, actually, I want to do volume-weighted ATR bands on the chart as well. And you can see the volume-weighted average true range of the 4-hour, the 60-minute. You can see we're currently testing that. Still in a little bit of a digressionary stance here. But if we do see any sort of momentum to the upside over the next sort of maybe 3-4 days or so, these bad boys will start looking more progressive, okay? When they are progressive, guys, the support that we get on them is very, very, very strong, okay? So it's definitely something to really take into consideration there. The fact that we're testing them is a good sign right now. So, yeah, looking pretty good there from a level of support perspective. In terms of a buying area for this asset, this is pretty much the perfect area to buy, just because you can see from the high, we're actually in a retracement of around 40%. That's from the high to the low there. Currently, in terms of live price, 38%. So this is it's the perfect pullback, in my opinion. The perfect pullback to basically structuring a new high low, and then we're going to basically come up and break this area here. But yeah, overall, really, really, really nice nice buying zone from this zone here. But yeah, let's talk about price predictions. Let's go into a price prediction of how much money you could make if you were buying this asset from this area and holding it until the end of the bull market here, which no one really knows how long it's going to be, but it's going to be the biggest bull market in history. We know that much. So let's go to the previous all-time high for Flux, and that is on CMC here. To get the most data, that is actually sat at around $3.01. Okay, so currently trading at $1 there, and currently trading at a market cap of 370 million. So it's an underpriced asset in my opinion. I don't really know that much about the fundamentals of this, but considering it already got to like, I'm pretty sure $1 billion market cap previously. Market cap, no, $697 million market cap previously. So didn't get there unfortunately just yet, but it basically shows from previous market cap to now, we're still looking at just under a 2x on our investment, okay? Still looking at just under a 2x. I know there's probably stuff to do with the circulating supply and more being released and stuff like that I don't really know that much about of this coin, because I'm just doing a TA update for now. But just doing a price prediction to the previous all-time high from a price range perspective, that is going to be looking at a $3 and I mean, all-time high on this chart is up at $3.30. We're going to do $3.10 for now, just to be safe. And that is just around a 3x on your investment, guys, if you're getting in now and holding that for 6 to 12 months, which, in my opinion, is very, very achievable here, especially because you... And one thing that is very bullish, guys, even in the market that we saw for the rest of the altcoins, for Bitcoin as well, this was just a horrible time, okay? This year was just a horrible time. And you can actually see Flux is creating its own sort of market movements here, which is a very, very bullish sign for this asset. So things have been going on behind the scenes over the last few years here, and I would expect really, really, really nice nice prices for this asset over the next sort of 6 to 12 months or so. Yeah, that's going to be your Flux update, guys. Let me know in the comment section if you hold Flux, what you know about Flux, whether you think this is a good buy zone, whether you you're going to be buying it. I want to know. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, all that good stuff. And if you like the update, smash a like on it, hit that thumbs up, does help it out tremendously. And also, if you like the content, smash subscribe and hit the notification bell on. You're never going to miss one of my uploads, okay? But yeah, that's going to be it from the altcoin Flux today. Peace out. I'll see you in the next one. Flux has a very solid fundamentals. Flux has very solid fundamentals. Very solid. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have a look at Flux, man. The chart does look good. And we got Subfloor Dweller coming in. I see on the stream there. What other coins should we do? We do. Kind of want to do like a blue chip. Do Oasis. Rose. Isn't this Facebook's coin or something? Do I remember that correctly? I might be wrong. Let's have a little look. Privacy enabled scalable layer 1 blockchain network. Layer 1? Oh yes, let's go. Let's go. Layer 1's underpriced. Under $1 billion market cap, that's an underpriced layer 1 asset. Sell your house, sell your dog, buy Oasis. Joking, don't do that. But IQT. God, I haven't had that in a while. But I appreciate the compliment. Thank you very much. Yeah, Oasis trading at 12 cents there. So for a layer 1 chain, that is an underpriced asset there. All-time highs at around, if we can get it, 56 cents there. That is worth a punt, in my opinion. Looking pretty good. My children hold a small bag of Flux, up 161%. Nice. Nice. Actually, I really respect that as well. Because, and let me explain. Our children, I've got younger brothers and stuff, right? So, younger brothers and sisters. So, what me and my brother do, my older brother, Hamilton, you guys know, Hamilton of Crypto, what we do, we buy crypto, put it on hardware wallets, and then give it to them to hold, because they obviously don't know how to sell it. But we're buying it at such low prices because we have the opportunity to do so. So, for example, let's go back to when the internet was basically created, and then you had the .com bubble with the internet, right? We missed that whole era. We missed that whole era because we were kids. So we had no chance to sort of invest in the trend and capitalize on it. So it's only fair that we give them a little piece of the pie from past history, right? So when they're of age, 18 and 21 and all that, they're going to have like some hardware wallets with loads of crypto ones. So yeah, that's the sort of thing. That's the sort of thing that I do respect there, giving the younger generations a chance to actually capitalize on this, and they don't actually anything about it. So yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. But yeah, we're gonna do an update on Rose here today because it's looking pretty nice. It's looking pretty nice. I see Road Dog coming through. I see on the stream there, Road Dog, my man. Congratulations on your video views. Yeah, man, it's really taken off over the last sort of couple of weeks. It's been really, really good. I started seeing like 1K, 2K. Now we're seeing like 2.5K on some videos. It's insane, man. Really, really, really cool. But yeah, so what I'm doing just to if I can help you out at all, I'm just recording on live stream, and then I am uploading 3 uploads a day with all the relevant hashtags and all that good stuff. And I don't know if you have the add-on TubeBuddy, but it gives you like the SEO plugin, and you can hit really high SEO scores with that as well. So on average, my videos are hitting 95 out of 100% on the SEO scale, which obviously shows up on Google and on loads of other stuff as well. So yeah, it's really, really helping overall. But yeah, consistent uploads, all that good stuff. I'm finding really, really does help with the algos. Yes, pick me up, which is good, and thumbnails as well. Like my thumbnail game is not bigging myself up here, but the impressions through click rate, it's like well above 10% sometimes. And that's insane, right? Through YouTube like statistics, if your impression through click rate is above 1%, that's good. Like that's really good. So to be above 10%, it's like yo, and it's obviously it's just like a crazy shock face and a price prediction, but yeah, it's looking good. So we got Zombie on the stream. Nice to see you on the stream there, man. And we got Far Art Channel. What coin can make me millionaire? When Moon? No, well, it's a very open-ended question, really, because if you I don't know how much capital you've got to put into the coin, and are you looking for a Doge? Are you looking for a SHIB that you buy at a seriously low cap, so a $10 million market cap, and it goes to $1 billion, and yeah, you make a mil, whatever, load of money there. Is that what you're looking for, or are you looking to basically hold over a longer period of time? But even with the coins that I do on this stream, guys, they're like the top 50 to 100 coins. They're not massive cap. They're not low caps. So you can't make millions from this unless you already have a lot of money, right? Because they're only like 5 to 10x's here. Got 100 grand, you chuck it in, but you shouldn't chuck 100 grand into a coin if your net worth isn't like 20x that. So you'd already be a millionaire, is what I'm saying. To make yourself a millionaire on the coins that I'm breaking down. Subfloor Dweller says, I've been making them watch blockchain videos for the last 4 years. That is so cool, bro. I love that. They choose to put their pocket money into crypto. They are hooked now and see the gains compared to bank interest. I love that, bro. I really, really do. Mass respect to you. That's very, very cool. I see Road Dog Crypto saying, I tried to record on screen, but I get too distracted to be consistent. Excellent stats. Thank you, man. Yeah, so I'm the same. I am the same, and I actually have to like not look at the chat and be really strict with myself when I'm recording. But like I've got a post-it note down here that's like go through market structure, then go through MAs, then go through like RSI and a few other indicators. And when I press that record button, I'm just like I glance down at that, like right, market structure, boom, now a buy area, and I just basically go through that structure. And I don't talk to anyone, or I don't do anything else until I go through that market structure and the video is done. So yeah, that's how I kind of structure it. But yeah, I was the same, bro. It's pretty hard to. I do it sometimes. I start reading the chat like, no, I'm recording. Stop that. So yeah, I see what you're saying. But yeah, let's do an update on Rose here, and you'll see it firsthand here. Right, let's get it. Appreciate that, sir. Not a problem, man. Not a problem. Anytime. We're here Monday to Friday. I'm here today to give you an update on Oasis Network. Ticker is Rose. As you can see, we're going to be starting off from a market structure perspective, going through this from a technical analysis perspective, and then we're going to be looking at some very crucial key buying areas for this asset. And also, at the end of the video, we're going to be going into a really crazy price prediction of how high this asset could be going in the next 6 to 12 months if you were to be holding this from a hodl perspective, okay? Not going to keep you guys too long here, but just going to get straight deep down and dirty into this chart. And as you can see, we're going to be starting off here with market structure. You can see that the market structure levels here that we're referring to are these higher lows and these higher highs, okay? So the higher high points you can see, very strong, 18 cents there, 15 cents there. The things that I want to talk about here are the higher lows, guys. The higher lows are very, very important because if you are using higher lows here from a market structure perspective, it basically shows you the levels that you can basically bounce from. If you I'm gonna have to restart the video. I completely messed that up. Yeah, you can see why I messed it up. Let me just pause the recording. It's very rare I do that, but you can see like this higher low here. Like I'm talking and I'm looking at this higher low like that is not a higher low. Like why is that plotted in? So I'm thinking like, do I delete it? Do I not delete it while trying to talk? So I messed up the whole flow of that video. So yeah, just gonna take a second here and go again. Terrible. Burst out laughing. Again, guys, I hope you're having a fantastic day. And if you are joining the stream, we are recording some videos here for the channel, and also we stream every single day, Monday to Friday, breaking altcoins down. If you do have any altcoin requests, guys, as well, smash them in the chat, and I will do them after I'm done with this Oasis recording here. But yeah, let's try that again. Terrible. I messed that right up. Right, here we go. I'm here today to give you an update on Oasis. The ticker is ROSE. As you can see, we're going to be going through this from a technical analysis perspective. We're going to be starting off with market structure here for this asset. Then we're going to be looking at some key indicators for potential buying areas for this asset to make as much money as possible, because obviously that's why we're here, to make cash. And then at the end of the video, we're going to be going through a very strong price prediction for the next 6 to 12 months if you were just to simply buy this asset and hold this asset over that period of time. Okay, so starting off with the market structure, guys. I don't want to keep you guys too long here, so starting off with the market structure, you can see these high lows that we do have plotted in are very important, just because you can see the areas between these zones, they can get quite tight, which is quite good, and it basically shows levels of support in the current uptrend. Okay, so right now, unfortunately, it's a little bit choppy. Okay, and the reasoning for that is, guys, is because the most recent higher low that we have got confirmed is all the way down at 88 cents here, which you can see after breaking that high, significant pullback, the bottom side of that pullback, and then the confirmation is when we break this high again. Okay, so we break that high, we confirm this higher low. Now, what are we looking for here, guys? The unconfirmed higher low for this area, you would think it's around this zone. Okay, you would think it's around this zone, but unfortunately, we like to see a considerable amount of pullback before we see that high get broken. Okay, and having a pullback here, it's big, but it's no like consistency. There's no like micro downtrend inside of that high low being formed there, so it's not that great data in terms of holding its own. So what I would say here is the unconfirmed high low that we do have is this current low of this downtrend. Okay, and that currently sets the price for the low at around 11 cents 81. Okay, so now to confirm that high low, we actually need to break this high. So in terms of a buying zone for this asset, this is looking really quite strong. But before we get into that, I just want to do some Fibonacci, because we've obviously got a really nice swing low there and a really nice swing high, and this might line up pretty perfectly with that area for a buying area. And the more data that we do have for this, the better. And interesting. So you can see here, guys, the Fibonacci that we have just drawn in, the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement area here, which is just this little blue line here. This actually confirms the reversal of the trend. So if we lose that zone here, then it's very likely that we do see this asset actually come down to the previous higher low, which will be priced at around 8 cents. Yes, we're coming into the halving here for Bitcoin, so these assets are going to be very volatile. But overall, even coming down to these areas, it's probably a 20% fluctuation, 32% fluctuation there. It's quite hard to see that if you are holding this from a hodl perspective, but it's absolutely fine, guys. We're still in a massive bull market. It's going to be the biggest bull market in history, especially for altcoins here. So any sort of buying in this area is going to make you cash. Okay, just don't over leverage yourself. Don't be a dirty degen and 100x long from this Fibonacci level. You're likely to get wrecked here when we do swing around. But what I'm saying here is, from a market structure perspective, this is looking really quite nice. Okay, it's looking really bullish. I just would like to see this this unconfirmed higher low sat at 11 cents confirmed. Once we confirm that, it's going to be looking even better for this next run. Now let's we kind of covered a buying area there, but let's bring up another indicator and see if we can get any more data here. You can see the volume weighted average true range bands here, guys. Volume weighted ATR bands here, 60-minute and the 4-hour there. They're nearly in a progressive stance. They're currently in a horizontal stance, which is bullish. Okay, it is bullish, and you can see the support that we do get off these bad boys is very strong indeed. So this is basically going to be our buying area, in my opinion. This is a very nice strong buying area. So now let's do a price prediction from that buying area all the way up to previous all-time highs here for Oasis Network, and see how much cold hard cash we can make if we're holding this for the next 6 to 12 months or so. So just jumping over to CMC CoinMarketCap quickly, guys, you can see the previous all-time high for this asset is currently up around 57 cents. Okay, market cap of around 845 million, so not even at a billion yet. And may I say, for a layer 1 blockchain network here to be under $1 billion in this market, it's a goddamn gold mine, okay? It's a goddamn gold mine. That's definitely an asset that we need to not overlook here and buy it and hold it and make that cash, okay? So you can see last time that we did actually see this run coming up in 2021 here. It pretty much exploded really cleanly for a really long time, okay? So yeah, definitely something to be looking out for there. In terms of all-time highs, let's get a price prediction of if we're going to hit that throughout this bull market, which for a layer 1 blockchain, guys, we're going to hit that in my opinion, okay? We're probably even going to soar way past that. So let's use that price prediction for that. And just completely forgot where it was. Was it 56? Yeah, 56 cents there. So let's do a price prediction to 56 cents. And see how much money you could make if we were to get there. That's going to be roughly, get there, 56 cents, there we go, 372%, okay? So it's a 4.7x on your investment, guys, which is pretty goddamn crazy. You put in $2,500, you're going to be walking away with just over $10,000, okay? Put in 25 G's, 25K, 25,000 pounds, dollars, whatever you want, you're going to be walking away with just over 100,000, okay? So crazy price predictions. That is a very good investment strategy for the next 6 to 12 months or so, in my opinion. Layer 1 blockchains, definitely ones to watch this season, okay? But that's going to be the price prediction there for Oasis Network. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section, whether you're holding this, whether you like this asset, whether you think this price prediction is accurate or not. And also, if you like the stream, or if you like the video, drop a like on it. And if you like the content, hit the subscribe button and turn that notification bell on, as you're never going to miss one of my uploads. But yeah, that's going to be it from me, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. Peace out. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, yeah, so that's that done. All the videos done for today. Don't make this mistake. Buy Bitcoin. We've got a Maximist in the chat. Nice to see you on this stream there, Anders. Hope you're having a fantastic day. And we've got a Lethal Mind requesting AVAX or PNG. Zombie saying, and again, Chester, unknowingly adjusts my panic to patiently waiting. Yeah, it's alright, man. It's alright. We're good here. Oasis Network, strong. It's a layer 1. We got this. What are you saying there, Donna? Listed on Coinbase and Binance. Are you referring to Oasis? Or are you referring to another coin that I've missed? But I do see you're saying Road Dogg's creativity is amazing on his videos. Yeah, it really is, man. It really is. Blows me away every time. Like, damn, that's cool, bro. I wish I could do all that stuff. I guess it's brand guidelines as well, right? You've got your branding and you've got all your animations and stuff like that, which is really cool here. So yeah, it's cool stuff. Sticking to that, man. I love it. I've got a fever and the only prescription is more Casper. Oh yeah, sorry man, I forgot to do Casper. Let's look at Casper. Always gets me to do some promotion for Casper. Every little helps, man. Every little helps. Look at this. Filthy. Let's break this down a bit here. Let's see what we're looking for. Disgusting. So much TA, right? Let's delete this. It gets like that sometimes. It does. But yeah, we're actually this is not great. Not good. I mean, we did see that move, right? We were looking for the move from the retest up to the volume weighted ATR band, which we did get, and it was worth around 6.53%. Really clean, really nice. We know how Casper trades perfectly, guys. It's a very nice asset. I would have expected a bit more in the tank here for this asset, probably coming up to around 13%. There we do have trend lines coming down from highs as well, which would line up pretty sexually, if you will, with this area. So it's definitely going to be an area of resistance to be looking out for there for the future. Probably going to be doing something instead like that. And yeah, overall looking pretty good for Casper. One thing that would worry me is you're back in this juicy, disgusting little trap zone here. So I want to see you get over that. Once you get over that, then momentum to the upside is without question. Sub Floor Dweller says, love me Casper. And time coin chart confuses me. We can have a little look at time. But yeah, overall Casper is pretty bullish. We're on a massive pullback on the macro here. But But yeah, overall, it is a very nice buy zone for this asset here. Unconfirmed higher low at 11 cents 88 there. So a little bit of work to do to confirm that higher low, bringing us to highs there. But overall, if you are looking oh, hold on, we've messed up. Did I just do a shortcut with the ruler? Oh, to learn that one. You can see inside this chart pattern here, guys, it's actually a very, very bullish momentum to the upside. So I really would expect Casper to benefit from that very, very soon. Okay, so just be aware. This is very bullish. It's a really nice buying area here. Do I think we're going to absolutely tank it off a cliff to market structure higher lows? No. Casper's very bullish. And when I talk to about Casper, they're just like, I love it. I love it. It's so bullish. So yeah, it's going to keep going, guys. I'm pretty sure about that. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. Go do your own research. But yeah, it's definitely one to watch throughout this next alt season. But yeah, let me jump to time for Zombie. And Road Dog says, "Oh, hi Donna. I had to pop back in to say thank you to you and Chester for the kind words. I appreciate it, bro." Yeah, Donna is an OG, absolute OG. Let's have a look at time. We're gonna do a bit of Mexi because I don't really actually no, we're not. The logo's not there. Don't know if it's the same coin. We'll do Bybit. This face right here, the face that I'm pulling, it's an unimpressed face. I'm not impressed with this chart, okay? And what I mean by that, guys, it's basically every time you get a buy, you get sold into. Like, it's every time. Today, look at that. All the way up to 39,000. It's just wicks galore. This is not a nice investment at all. Okay, 20% there. Just getting buys and then sold into, crazy. I mean, with a chart like this, you could potentially take advantage. And the way that you do that is, you can see people are buying into it. So maybe there is some unlawful stuff going on behind the scenes. Laundering or something, I don't know. But yeah, could be some stuff going on. So yeah, you could buy it, put limit order, sell limit orders, and you're likely to hit them and make your money. But I wouldn't hold this. This is not a holding asset, in my opinion. I don't know the half of the fundamentals behind this, but you can see it's throughout history. Every time you pump, you dump. Every time you pump, you dump. You're just getting sold into every single time. These aren't small sells either, guys. These are beefy boys. You pump up literally 30%, and then you dump way back down. Okay, 24%. Just deleted the indicator. Good job, Chester. Yeah, a bit weird, but yeah, not great. Okay, so hopefully I've given you some light on that, Mr. Zombie, sir. But yeah, overall, this chart is not nice. Okay, this is a very heavily manipulated chart, and you're being sold into continuously, and that's why it looks terrible. Right, guys. Unfortunately, that's going to be it. It is. What is it? It's 2 p.m. It's 2 p.m. over here in Bangkok. I'm going to be calling it a day on the stream. Thank you ever so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And we will be back tomorrow. Yeah, we will be back tomorrow for another stream. So make sure you tune in and picking apart the charts. And yeah, hopefully you all have a good day. Good luck trading. This stream is currently sponsored by BingX. And yeah, if you want to copy some trades, go to FedEx. Link is in the description. I haven't really been trading that much on there recently, but I will be coming back to that very, very soon. Unless I Chester is abandoning us. Sell everything. Let's see Phoenix as well. Watching in the shadows today. Later, people. Nice to see you on the stream there, bro. But yeah, peace, guys. Have a good day.